Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to EB Yoga. Today I want to talk about the next chapter. So I've been trying to put pen to paper and put my thoughts and feelings into words about this next chapter, I don't know, for the last 6 weeks or so. And it seems like every time I sit down and try to write or I have a thought that I think could be the start of something good, it just feels sort of fake and scripted and I don't know, like I'm saying things that everybody else just says about letting go and moving on and flowing with the seasons of life and things like that. So I decided just to sit down and vlog about it. A vlog is just a video blog for anybody who didn't know. And I figured that if I can sit down and get some of my thoughts and feelings out to the camera, then maybe I can take that video and sort of transcribe it into a blog. So before I talk about the next chapter, I just want to take a moment to recap the last chapter. About 3 years ago in 2016, I began planning to open my yoga studio, which I opened in October of 2016. And I just closed the doors to that on April 30th of 2019. So it was over 3 years of lots of love I put into my studio and 2.5 years of teaching classes there. I got to teach over 900 classes. I got to meet something like over 300 students, and it was an amazing, amazing opportunity and experience for me. Starting a business is no joke, and anyone who thinks it is hasn't done it before. But it was also a struggle during that time, which I was pretty open with about at my studio. I was still working full-time for the first year or so, and then I got to work at home, but I still had my full-time responsibilities, just a little more flexibility, but I still had a lot of work I needed to get done on a daily basis from my day job, which was my family business, plus my yoga studio. And then in March of 2018, I came up with the idea to take my business online. My ultimate goal being time and location freedom. My sister is my best friend. Love you, Becky. And she lives in Las Vegas. She moved there December 2015. And I've just missed the crap out of her for the last 3.5 years. Another one of my siblings goes to college in Chicago, and I'm not sure where he's going to move after college, but I just knew that in my life, I wanted some more freedom. I wanted to be able to travel with my family and not be completely tied down teaching 6 days a week in Bay City. So I knew that the online was where I wanted to go eventually. I didn't think it was going to happen as sort of quickly as it did. I wasn't planning to close my studio April 30th. I thought I'd be open a few more months, if not till the end of the year at least. But about 2 months ago, my father sat us down to let us know that he was closing our family business. And since the family business was my living paycheck and was just kind of helping me support my studio and trying to get that business off the ground into a full-time career, so I had to make the choice of, the studio basically breaking even. Did I want to put my own money into that now when I'm not earning a paycheck? So money is limited. So closing the studio wasn't an easy decision, but I ultimately knew that that's what I wanted for the next chapter of my life. And so that made it a little bit easier and not so sad. Although it was sad, in my last day of my studio, I can't tell you how many times I cried, how many hugs I got. I truly, truly have such a connection with so many of my students I met there. So much getting to know everybody and the time I've spent with them. And, none of that will ever go away. I'll always love those people, and hopefully I'll get to stay connected with those people from when I do teach around Bay City and in the next chapter in my online business as well. Today is May 21st of 2019. It is exactly 1 month after my birthday, April 21st. And today really feels like the first day of the next chapter. I spent the first part of May cleaning out my studio, and then I spent about a week taking some time off, which I feel like I deserved. I went to Las Vegas to see my sister and she surprised me with a trip to Maui, which is my favorite place in the whole world. So that was totally amazing, and I'm so grateful for my sister, and I don't know what a sort of surprise I'm going to have to plan up my sleeve to help to pay her back. Pay her back in a loving way, I mean. So what I am most excited about in the next chapter in my life is continuing my studying with Alex, because I just believe it makes me a better yoga teacher and human being. And what we're learning is just so, it's what's not being talked about in the yoga world enough. And I'm really happy to be studying it and to continue to better understand range of motion and hypermobility, and also other little bits and pieces that factor into our yoga practice, like the trauma that we hold in our body and the stress that we have in our everyday lives. So continuing my education with Alex and continuing to share what I know with you. I can't wait to create more videos and blogs and just new content every week to talk about what I'm learning and to hopefully explain it in a way that, makes sense to people. I'm working on a blog right now I'm really excited about called Why I Broke Up with Updog. I don't like Updog. I don't teach Updog. I don't think Updog is good for anyone's lower back. But that's another conversation. Thank you so much for taking the time to check in with me and what the next chapter of my life includes. I hope you will join me at EB Yoga Online. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.